All right, everybody, it's Anthony Morrison. What's up? How are you doing? Hopefully you're having a phenomenal Thursday night. If you are, just say I am in the chat box. You're having a phenomenal Thursday night. I am worn out. I'm sure some of you have seen me on some webinars at some point this week. We have been doing a lot of the mobile opt-in webinars, and so not going to lie, I am tired. But true to form, I will not miss the Success Connection, even though I've been on, I don't know, probably 12 webinars this week. Still going to be here ready to rock, right? So really excited. If it's your first time on the Success Connection, type the number 1 in the chat box if it's your first time. All right? Welcome, all of you that are brand new here to the Success Connection. I see lots of ones. So welcome. I'm assuming a lot of you probably just got into mobile opt-in and you are with us for the very first time. So congratulations. Of course, Mr. J.C. Lynn says he's about on his 67th Success Connection. So congratulations to you too. So look, if you're new, I'm so happy to have you here. Hopefully you're going to love this, our first session for obviously for you guys. And of course, if you've been around for a while and you've been here many times, I do believe that you'll love what we're going to go over tonight. And the reason is because you voted on it. And I'm actually going over what you guys told me you wanted to learn. So really cool little thing that we did on the Success Connection last week was I let you vote. And I let you tell me what you wanted to learn next. And so the votes are in. I'm actually going to share it with you on the screen and show you what the topic is. Okay, so you're going to be able to go. We're going to basically go through that. What won, and then I'm going to dive into the training. Also, we'll be giving away a cash prize just like we always do. I haven't even really determined how much the cash prize will be. It's always at least $100. Sometimes it's $1,000. I think one time it was $3,000. I don't know. I just kind of, however I'm feeling at the end of the night is where I end up going, right? So hopefully you guys had a good time and have had a good week and are going to love what we have in store for you tonight. I'm not going to keep you all night long. I know I say that every single week, and pretty much every week I lie about it. I end up going on and on and on. But I do have something that I've put together based on your votes on the survey last week that I think is going to be phenomenal. I think it's going to be a great training for you. I think you're going to love it, and I think it's going to really help you guys. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first pull up the results of our survey. So last week I asked you guys to vote on what you wanted to learn, okay? And the results are in. It says that in first place, okay, in first place was I want to learn more about writing emails that convert. Okay, so that was first place, was everybody wanted to learn how to write emails that actually convert. So that's what I'm going to be going over tonight. However, in a close second place was I want to learn more about building web pages that actually convert. Okay, third place, I want to learn more about Facebook advertising. Okay, and then fourth place was I want to review the entire profit cycle all over again. So what we're going to do is for the next 3 to 4 weeks, we're going to cover writing emails that convert. We're going to cover building landing pages that convert. And then we're going to cover advertising on Facebook, both free and paid. How many of you are excited about that? I'm literally going to go over every single thing that you voted on, at least the things that you actually said you wanted to learn. I see lots and lots of people saying yes. Very good. Remember that I choose my winners, obviously, based on engagement. So you'll have to leave comments, be engaged. You'll be able to win possibly some of the cash prizes at the end. Okay, so with that said, you guys can see this is the strategy that you guys voted you wanted to learn more about, writing emails. So I'm going to get started teaching you guys what I think is going to be a great training on writing emails. Okay, so if it's your first time with us, welcome to my whiteboard. I love my whiteboard. I always use my whiteboard. And tonight I'm going to use my whiteboard, plus I'm also going to use notepad, because what we're going to do is we're going to talk about two different things. Okay? Now, last week, we talked about the step method, okay? Meaning we talked about a method that you can use to double or triple the amount of money you're making in your business. It was fairly simple, so let's check it out, okay? The step effect. All right, step effect. Basically what we said, okay, what we said last week was something like this. We said that people follow steps. What that means is, okay, what that means is like, for instance, when we say that we're going to high school, okay, and we say step 1 is to go to first grade, step 2 is to go to second grade, step 3 is to go to third grade, on and on and on, right? So we always talk about how people follow sequential steps. And it's very rare that when somebody starts at step 1, they don't go through to step 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on and so forth. Meaning, more people finish high school, okay, more people finish high school than people that drop out of high school before they finish. Meaning, more people finish all 12 steps than number of people that drop out. Does everybody understand that? Just say yes. I see lots of yeses coming in. Okay, so we understand then that right now, people and human nature is to follow steps. Now, last week I talked to you about using steps in your marketing. This week I'm going to talk to you about using steps in your email marketing because, again, you said you wanted to use the steps and you wanted to also learn email marketing. Well, here's a way to combine them, okay? So the step effect. People follow steps. This also increases profits. So let's take a basic scenario, okay? We're going to take a basic scenario. One that you understand and that you would completely understand. Let's say this guy right here walks in the door here, and this place sells, I don't know, let's just say they sell socks, okay? So he walks in this door, goes in, and inside of here, he only sees socks, okay? And so he buys the socks, and let's just say he buys the socks for $10, all right? Now, let's say that this company, let's do it like this company, to get this guy in here, let's just say, well, they spent money, all right? And let's just say that they're spending, I don't know, $5 to get somebody to come to their store, okay? Some of you are laughing about how expensive these socks are. I didn't really think about the price. I was just kind of going with the trend. Really expensive socks are super, super important, by the way. Okay, so this company's spending $5 to get a customer, okay? When the customer comes in, they spend $10 and they buy socks. All right, that is, we'll just call that, we'll do this big thing right here, scenario number 1, okay? But let's look over here, all right? We're going to do the same scenario, all right? Because some of you missed last week. Whoa, that's an ugly drawing there. Got to go back down in size. All right, let's say this guy comes in, all right? He comes into this store, all right? And this store, it sells socks. But when they get in there, okay, when the customer gets in, they say, step 1, pick out your socks. Step 2, and they put anything in that blank. It could be buy some shoes. It could be get a massage, right? It could be customize your socks. I don't know, customize. It could be anything that you want, meaning step 2 is that they offer you something else, okay? Now, of course, they're still spending $5 to get that customer in the door. But now let's just say that he comes in, okay, and he spends $10 on some socks, but then he spends another, we'll just say $8 on some of this stuff. Would you agree that this company just made more money by offering this whole step 2 scenario here, offering something additional? Yes? We see this all the time in marketing. The one problem we have is we don't actually implement the stuff that we're seeing, right? So it's like some of you are saying, do you want fries with that? It's offering people something additional to what they came in the store for, came in the door for, right? But in online marketing, it is important to actually use what we call the step effect. So what I mean by that is I always write in my marketing, okay, I'll write something like step 1, and then I'll put my affiliate link here, and then step 2, I'll put another affiliate link. Now, let's be honest and up front about some stuff. You can put any link you want here. If you do Shopify, it can be links to 2 different products. If you do affiliate marketing, it can be links to 2 different affiliate products. We talked about it in the past. We did like a weight loss for step 1 and a colon cleansing for step 2. And what we found was people were buying step 2 at even a higher rate. Because if you look at it, it's kind of like this. It's like a funnel. Step 1 is here. It gets them in the funnel. But once they get in, they would rather go to step 2, right, and hit this like finish line than to try to climb back up and go out of the funnel. Does that make sense? Everybody good? Jill, I see that you said that you can't hear my voice. Log out and log back in. Okay? So log out and log back in if you can't hear my voice, because my voice is fine. All right, so everybody's good with that. So what we talked about was, we talked about how you can do this, okay? You can do this on your web pages. And we'll talk more about that when we get into optimizing web pages. But how could we do it in our email? Would you like to know how we can use this in our email? All right, so check this out. We are going to go through some, what we'll do today, all right, is we'll go through basic email copy rules. All right. Now, I'm going to break this down for you, and guess what? For those of you that are new, you're going to get a copy of all of this, okay? So literally, you'll get the PDF here that you'll be able to download, all right? So it should be really, really good. So you'll have access to it. All right, basic email copy rules. There are 3 types of emails that we typically send. Okay, 3 types. 1 has the intent of selling, so we'll call it a sales email. Okay. 1 has the intent of relationship building. Okay, and 1 is basically a hybrid, meaning you send this email, your goal is to sell but to not act like you're selling, meaning nobody will actually feel like it's a sales email, but it is there to sell something, okay? So 3 types of emails, 3 types of emails that are important. So let's break them down, all right? A sales email, we'll go with that first. Sales copy. All right. These are some basics that I think that you would probably want to know. Number 1, urgency works. That means when you say something like, limited time only, or something like, I don't know why this does this, or something like available today, or something like open now, hurry, right? When you create some urgency, okay, you create the opportunity generate more clicks and more sales from your email copy. Super, super important. So urgency is something that we always put into an email if we're trying to actually make a sale, Does that make sense, everybody? Just say yes if that makes sense to you. This only is necessary if you are trying to sell something, okay? In addition to urgency, all right, you also want to have value, meaning what you want to do is you want to show the value of what you're selling. Okay, oftentimes we use bullet points, right? We'll use like some bullet points. So we'll use bullet points and, hey, here are the 12 reasons, the 6 reasons, the 5 reasons, whatever, that you want X, Y, or Z, whatever it is that you're selling, right? So here are the reasons why you want this. Is everybody with me on that? So we're going to give them a little value. This is not necessarily us giving them free value. What this is this is us building the value of what we're selling in our email. If we're promoting something, if you're promoting your Shopify store, your affiliate marketing links, anything, right? This is where it's at. You're building a little bit of value, okay? Very, very important. All right. Now, links. Typically, what I do is I'll put in 3 links to my offer. Now, I'm going to actually write some emails out for you in just a minute so you can see this. But typically, I will put in 3 links to my offer, meaning if I'm trying to sell something, I want to put a few links into my email to help actually get those clicks, right? Because I'm not just trying to say hey to you in my email. I actually want you to click on the link, take action, and move on, right? So 3 links in my email. I typically do a top, a middle, and a bottom. Meaning, I look at my email and I space out these links. Okay, so I space them out. What's up, Ross? How are you? I space them out so that not all my links are at the top and then my email copy is way down at the bottom, right? I space it out throughout the email. Another thing, the length of the email. This is something that's important. All right. If you are selling an expensive product, typically the email's longer. Okay? Typically the email's longer. If you are selling an inexpensive product, you can get away with shorter emails. Now, how does this work? Well, let's think about something for a minute, okay? It's super, super, super important. This is very easy to figure out. If you are doing affiliate marketing and your goal is to generate a lead, like auto insurance leads, or you're looking to generate a lead for a credit card company or whatever, your goal is just get people to click and go, right? Just boom, 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 go. That's the important thing. If you're trying to sell something, you want to do the best you can inside of that email to help get some sales when somebody clicks on your link. Does that make sense to everybody? All right, I can see my webcam is fading out, so I'm gonna, well, it says it's back now. If you lose me, I'll cut. That's my internet at home. I think my internet at home is just going out on me. So, but Nick is on here, so if I get cut off, it won't shut down, and I'll be back. Okay, so we're good then. Length, links, urgency, and value. So what we'll do for a sales email, I'm just going to open up my my little text editor here. All right. I tell you what, I'll write it. I'll actually write the email down here so that you get a copy of it, okay? All right, let's see. All right, here we go. I'm going to cut off my webcam for a minute. Is everybody good with that? Everybody good with me cutting off the webcam? Don't freak out. I'm here. If at any point in time you stop seeing my screen, just tell me in the chat box, okay? I'm going to cut the webcam off for just a minute because it seems like my Somehow my internet connection at my house is bad. I have no clue how that could possibly happen. All right, here we go. Stop sharing webcam. This might speed up our connection a little bit. Okay, so we will write some emails. All right, so let's write sales, copy, email examples. All right, let's just kind of blaze through this, and I'll make sure that you guys get a copy of it. All right, your subject lines, okay, your subject lines might be something, this is like your subject lines are totally relevant to whatever you are selling. So it's difficult for me to give you an exact subject line when I don't know what it is that you're promoting or selling, but let's just take, for example, if I was selling, I don't know, dating advice, okay? So I had a dating advice offer. All right, so I might say, the subject line might be, new release. Book shows you how to meet new women. I don't know. Maybe book shows you how to meet women. This is not my forte, by the way. I've been in a relationship for 7 years, so I'm probably not that good. Okay, so book shows you how to meet women. All right, so basically I'm telling people that, hey, look, there's a book. All right? So book shows you how to meet women. Now, the body of this email is what I'm really talking about today. It's what are we going to write to sell this book, okay? So we'll do example 1. It might be, hey, and then, of course, we want to go through all of our specific scenarios here. We want to get some urgency. So we might say, my friend Anthony just released a new book called Meet Women Fast, and it's getting raving reviews. Thousands of people are commenting saying it's one of the best books ever written. All right, let's just take this for example. I'm actually going to try to see if it will let me just move this over. Perfect. Okay, so let me just make this not so crazy looking because this is another one of the things that's super important. All right, now, paragraph number 1 in this example, okay? And here's, Alexa does not know I wrote this book, by the way, so we cannot tell her. We have to keep to ourselves that I wrote a book on dating advice. Totally joking. All right, so the first thing that we need to realize inside of this first paragraph, is I've created a little bit of value and I've created some intrigue, okay? Because if you look, I said that you can meet, first of all, I said this was a brand new release. Look, new release, so there's some intrigue. I also created value by saying thousands of people are commenting saying it's one of the best books ever, okay? So now, I will put in something like this that says, get your copy immediately, all right? Then I make this link. Now, here's what you all need to pay close attention to. I don't put links like this. I don't do stuff like this. I don't do this, okay? What I do is I hyperlink these words so that when you click them, you would go to this address. A lot of times I see people just sticking this in an email. People don't really like that, right? They don't really love to have these long links in the URL. So you will want to just make sure that you link your copy, because when you do that, it allows you to use words like this. Get your copy immediately. What am I doing? I'm telling them what to do. Write that down. One of the most important things that you can do in your email copy is simply tell people what to do. Does that make sense to everybody? Just say yes if that makes sense to you. You want to tell them what to do. Super, 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 super important. Okay? Now, I might move on down the line. I might say, here are some of the amazing things you'll learn in this brand new book. Okay? And now I start giving my bullet points which provide value. How to talk to girls without freaking out. How to approach a girl without having a panic attack. How to talk to girls without turning them off immediately. And then I might say, and much more. Something like this. Now, I know you're all laughing. I rarely ever do stuff silly like this, but the point is what I'm doing is I'm telling people what they're going to learn. This right here, it should be the bullet points that you feel your audience is most intrigued by. Meaning, if somebody wants a book on dating advice for, say, women, what are the things that they're most scared of? What are the things they're most struggling with, right? Well, most guys are scared to death to approach a girl. So, of course, what we would do is we would say how to talk to girls without freaking out. How to approach to a girl without having a panic attack. You know, how to talk to girls without immediately turning them off because they can tell you're scared, right? All of these kinds of things. Okay, so we do all of this. We've built value right here. Okay, we've built value. And you'll notice our email is kind of getting long because if we're trying to sell something like this, we're actually trying to get somebody to buy something, we want to build the value in our email. So now what I'll do is I'll put another link right here that says, see for yourself. See for yourself how amazing this book really is. Grab it right now. All right, I linked this sentence. All right, so I'm just going to make this sentence blue so that when you guys get a copy of this, you will remember that I was making this blue because it's a link. Okay, now I've got two links. Now what I need to do is I need to turn around and I need to now create a little bit of urgency in this email. I might say something like, okay, it's important that you grab this book right away because Anthony is only helping 1,000 guys create relationship success based on his proven principles taught in this book. Once these copies are gone, they're gone for good. The real question is, will you continue to struggle to find love, or will you use proven strategies to meet your future wife? Act now. Time is running out. Get your book before they're gone. Your friend, crazy guy. Okay, so you see that right here, what I'm doing is I'm writing 3 emails. I'm writing this long email. Now look how long it is. All right, I'm trying to sell something. Okay, I'm introducing it and giving it credibility. I'm giving you a chance to buy based on that credibility. Then I'm going to build a lot of value and tell you exactly what you're going to learn. Then I'm going to give you a chance to buy based on what you're going to learn. Then I'm going to give you some urgency and tell you to hurry up. That way, now you've got a chance to buy based on urgency. Do you guys see how I've used 3 different psychological strategies here to get somebody to click this link? Just say yes in the chat box if you get that. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm not just saying, hey, check out this book. I'm talking to 3 different types of people. People that respond to urgency, people that respond to value, and then people that will respond to my direct referral by me saying, it's awesome, right? So there's different people respond in different ways, all right? Now, This is how I would sell the book. However, do you guys know that sometimes there's a book, but there's also maybe like a online course, right? Like an online course that you could take on how to have better dating and relationships and da-da-da-da-da. Everybody familiar with that? So in other words, there may be multiple courses online. There may also be a book, but then an online course, and on and on and on. So how can I make this email make more money? Okay, here's how I 10x my emails. I'm going to try to turn my webcam back on and see if GoToWebinar whines at me. Okay, can everybody see me good? You know I don't like being off camera. For those of you that are here all the time, you know that I hate it when my camera goes off. I go crazy. All right, so how do we 10x our results? How do we make more money from the emails that we send? We could send this email to sell this book, or we could send an email like this. I'm going to rewrite it and show you example 2. So let me just move this over here. We'll call this example 2, the 10x step method. Now watch this. You can use whatever subject line you want. Doesn't really matter, right? What I want to show you is what you put in the email. Watch this. All right. We can say something like, hey, so we all know men, including you, struggle to find the love of their life, mainly because they can't approach women. It's kind of hard to find, well, it's kind of hard to find your future wife if you can't talk to women that you meet, right? So what do? I basically go in and I identify the problem, right? So I'm saying we all know men, including you, struggle to find the love of their life because, hey, they can't approach women and they're scared. It's kind of hard to find your future wife if you can't talk to women that you meet, right? So we're making this very, 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 like logical for people. Again, logic-based. Now, after that, I say, I've cracked the code to a simple 2-step approach that's going to have you instantly talking to every woman you meet. I'm talking about having massive confidence in yourself and your ability to meet women. Here it is. All right, step 1. Grab this book right now. And then I'm going to say something like, this book was written by my friend Anthony, who's helped over 300 guys find true love, right? Then I say step 2. I would say get this online training immediately. This online course walks you through overcoming your fear to say hello to to someone you meet for the first time. Okay. I tell them kind of what they're going to get out of it. Now, here's the thing. Step 1 and step 2 are two different things. Step 1, I want you to grab this book. So I'm going to put a link to buy the book. Step 2, I want you to get this online training. So I'm going to put a link to the online training. Do you see how, because at the beginning of the email up here, I said I've cracked the code to a simple 2-step approach? Do you see how I cracked the code to a 2-step approach? Okay? Then I give them the 2 steps. Now, up here I say I've cracked the code that's a 2-step approach that's going to have you instantly talking to every woman you meet. So now what you've done in your email is you've told the reader that there's a two-step approach to making this work. It doesn't make sense to just do step 1. You need to do step 2 also, because it's a two-step approach, right? We frame it saying it's a two-step approach, meaning when somebody does this, they expect that they need to do both of these steps. Is everybody good with that? Just say yes. Okay. Now, you can offer 2 different online programs. It doesn't matter what it is that you offer as long as they're complementary, okay? So they're complementary products and offerings. Like I said, I could tell you I've cracked the 2-step code to losing weight, and one of them is some weight loss, fitness P90X type thing, and the other one is colon cleansing. As long as you're getting paid and it's an affiliate program that's making you money, it makes sense, right? As long as they tie together. It's all about framing properly. Now, Stephanie De Leroy said something that's very important. People don't like too many steps. That's true. Don't get greedy and have 7 steps. Here's your 7-step formula to love, and they got to buy 7 different things. That ain't going to work. People will run. They'll say, you're crazy. It's not going to happen. Adios. I've found that 2 steps works the best. Sometimes you can stretch yourself and you can go to 3 steps if it makes total and complete sense, but I've really found that 2 steps really works. Because what I found, and I shared these results with you guys last week, is that about 80% of the people that buy step 1 will buy step 2. 80%. At least that's what we've seen. 80% are buying step 1 and then turning around and buying step 2, right? So super, super, super simple stuff. Now, this can apply to any market that you're in. It doesn't matter what market you're in. If you're selling products on Amazon, if you're selling, then literally what you do is you might say, hey, we're having a massive sale, and it's a 2-step process. You're going to get discounts on 2 products. As long as you use the word 2-step process, and then you say, step 1, grab this and get 10% off. Step 2, grab this and get 15% off. Now what people do is they instantly, or it's in their mind that they need to do both steps. Even if you're selling 2 completely, you're selling 2 products that they don't necessarily have to have together, right? You can instantly make more sales by offering a 2-step process, okay? So then in this email, I would say this online course walks you through overcoming your fear to saying hello to someone you met for the first time. Then I'm going to reinforce the steps. It's very important that you take action and complete this 2-step process in order to have massive success and finally find love in your life. Many people have struggled, and it's because they don't know what is contained in both of these programs. All right? So then I might come back and I might say, caution. This 2-step approach is only available for the next 24 hours. 25 hours from now, these links will not work. Take action fast, complete both steps, and let's get you on the right track to finding love. And then what I'll do is I'll go back and repaste this, right? I'll take this and I'll put it back down here in this email, because now I've told them, and I'll just say, your friend, crazy dude. This is just me being crazy. Okay, look, what I've done is I've told them the 2-step process, and I've told them why this 2-step process is so great, obviously, for them, right? Then what I do is I go and give them a bunch of reasons why they better hurry up. Urgency. Urgency sells. Now they've got this urgency. They now have 2 more links that they have to click on. So the whole idea is you take people through value, and then you give them the links. You take them through urgency, and then you give them the links. You take them through possibly your own personal referral. Like, in other words, here's why I love this. and then you give them the links, right? When you do this, you're creating this flow in your emails that is helping you to generate more success, and the reason it is because you're hitting every reason why people would click those links, right? So, super important. Now, this is all about selling a product. What if we are promoting, let's see, what if we are promoting simple lead generation offers? Okay, so lead generation offers, okay, look, there's nothing to buy. You get paid per lead, okay? Less value needed in the emails because people are not necessarily buying anything. So what a lead generation offer, an example, offers might be auto insurance, credit cards, credit repair, legal, free credit report, all kinds of stuff. There's tons and tons and tons of offers, affiliate offers that pay you. By the way, check out offervault.com. Find lead generation offers, okay? At offervault.com, you can literally use CPA offers that just simply pay you, okay? They pay you just for generating a lead. And sometimes it means all that a person has to do is put in their zip code and you get paid $5, $6, $3, $2. So, since you are not selling, your emails can be super short, okay? So let's take a look. Super, super short. All right, email number 1. I might write something like, hey, now this is the non-step approach, okay? Hey, it's important to keep tabs on your credit score, right? There are millions of people who end up with terrible credit for reasons they didn't even expect or know. Go here now to check your credit score for free. Enjoy. Now, do you see how much shorter this is? Does everybody see how much shorter that is? There's not a whole lot of value to this email. Literally, all my goal is right here is get them to click this link. Because here's the thing. When they click that link, they're not asked to buy anything. Nothing. They're literally just asked to put in their information, their name and email, and then you get paid. So, if I'm not trying to sell anything, it makes it a lot easier for me to write a really short email that doesn't take people a long time to read and just tells them click here, click here, click here, click here, and I give them a reason why, right? So this would apply to all kinds of lead gen and all kinds of offers that you see where they're paying you per lead. Now, another thing that you can do, and this is what I've done, example email 2. Hey, did you know there are 2 things you could do right now to instantly improve your financial situation? There's a quick 2-step approach that I think you'll want to immediately act on. Step 1, lower your auto insurance. And then step 2, check your credit score. Doing both of these things can instantly save you money and improve your credit. Act now, because this offer only lasts for a limited time. Enjoy. Now, here's what's happening here. I figure that somebody that's interested in lowering their auto insurance, okay? If you're interested in lowering your auto insurance, you might also be interested in knowing what your credit score is and if you could maybe reduce or consolidate some of your credit, right? So what I always do is try to find a couple of offers that make sense, okay, so that I can turn those offers into obviously step offers and a step approach. And I know that maybe not everybody that wants to lower their auto insurance wants to check their credit score, but there's going to be a percentage of people that will follow through with the two-step approach. And on the auto insurance, I get paid $6 a lead. On the credit score, I get paid $15. So even if only half as many people go through, I still make the same money. Does that make sense to everybody? Just say yes if it makes sense to you. Okay, it's a two-step approach. Doing stuff like this really, really, really helps your emails to generate more money, okay? There's, I don't know, there's a million people that will teach you a million different things, right? I can only teach you what I do and the way that I do my, my marketing. And some of you are asking if you're going to learn some more of these golden nuggets at our event next week. Yes, there will be plenty more little things like this at our event. But the point is that what you're able to do inside of these emails is generate urgency, create value, and then get people to click, right? Because at the end of the day, the only way you can really make money is if people click. Is everybody okay with that? Does everybody understand that? Right. The only way that you make money is when people actually click on your emails, the links in your emails. Money doesn't just fall out of the sky when people open. You need to get them to take action and take action fast. So what we need to do is we need to create that urgency, but we also need to build value. It's super simple like this. If you are selling a product, so these are rules, you should write them down. If you are selling a product, your emails should be longer. You should build more value and your emails should be longer. If you are not selling a product, your emails can be shorter because you don't have to provide as much value because when somebody clicks the link, they're not asked to buy anything. Make sense? I see lots of people saying yes. Okay. Now, these were emails where people were selling, right? So these are examples of when we're trying to sell. Another type of email that we write is we call relationship building. A relationship building email might be something like this. Let me show you, okay? Relationship building email copy. Nothing for sale. The goal is to give value for free and ask for nothing in return. Engage with your subscribers. So a value email might work like this. And we'll just go back to that whole free dating advice thing. All right? So I might say something like, well, let's just put example 1. I might say something like, hey, are you tired of struggling to meet women? And are you tired of struggling to meet women? Are you sick of being alone and ready to find the love of your life? Here are a few tips that I really think can help you. 1, tip 1. 2, tip 2. I'm not putting the tips in here because and my wife, I hear her in the kitchen now. Tip 3, I don't know any dating advice. I have no idea how to pick up women in a bar or anything. That is not, I don't know. So, but if somebody did know, they could write the tips in here, okay? Then I might say something like this. I truly hope these 3 things help you have the confidence and ability to approach women. Would you mind, here's the key, would you mind writing me back and telling me what you think? My goal is to help you. So I'd love your feedback. Thanks. Your name. Okay, now look, this is an example of how to write an email to engage your audience. Okay, so you're engaging your reader. You're giving them value, but The key here, the key, is that you ask the reader to write you back. Does everybody see that? Just say yes. Listen, when someone emails you back, when somebody emails you, understand that when that person sends you an email, it whitelists you in their box. So now you don't hit the spam folder anymore, first of all, right? Ever. Second of all, it's now a two-way conversation instead of a one-way conversation. And when you have a two-way conversation with people in your email, they are more likely to respond to your sales emails because, guess what? Now they feel like you care about them, you want to know their feedback, you want to know what they think about the emails you send them. So now you write them an email with the sales product, boom. Now you can sell because now you've built value in a relationship. Everybody understand that? These are the types of emails that I would suggest sending first, okay? So these are the types of emails that I typically suggest sending first. I'd like to send a quick shout out. Don Barry has been with us forever, and his sister Debbie is on the Success Connection tonight. So, hey Debbie, how are you? Hope all is going well. Congratulations. Glad that you're here for your first time. We've got lots of people that are here for the first time, but that's always good. So, you guys understand relationship building, right? Everybody good? Okay, so I see lots and lots of people saying good. We're all good. Awesome. Okay, that's important stuff. Because you can't just write emails and expect people to buy stuff from you. That's crazy. Okay, you've got to build some kind of value for them. Now, let me show you one quick little technique to sell while building value. Okay, do you want to see how to do that? All right, let's do it. I'm going to type it in here for you right now. Okay, here's how you build value and you sell. You take the same email that you've written right here, same one, that's nothing but a value-based email, and you do this. You go down here to the bottom, and you write, P.S. If you're looking for more tips and feel you could use a relationship mentor, check out this program I found very helpful online. What I would do is I would link all of this. I would make all of that, when you click it, you would now go to my affiliate link to buy this product. Now, up here, I gave you 3 tips for free. Cost you nothing. Okay? I also told you I care about you and I want you to write me back and give me your feedback. Then down here, I just said, oh, by the way, almost as if it's an afterthought, here's this awesome program you might like and you may want to use. Does everybody see how that's indirect selling? Just say yes if you understand that. That's indirect selling. This is a gold mine when you send your emails. So no matter what you're using to build your email list, mobile opt-in, ClickFunnels, all these things, whatever, no matter what you're using to send your emails, if you remember that there are relationship building emails, there are sales emails, and then there's the hybrid. The hybrid is where you take a relationship building email and then you drop a PS in the bottom of it and you say, by the way, check this out. That type of email converts at a massively high rate, mainly because it's indirect selling, right? Make sense? Everybody good with that? Sometimes we indirectly sell when we don't even know we're doing it. But when you know you're doing it, it's gold, because now you can plan your email, give value, generate response, generate goodwill, but then also generate cash when you send your emails, right? You like that? Yes? So my question is, having gone through, and you don't, by the way, when we go through email copy, we don't want to make our sessions 2 hours long. The reason is you want to be able to quickly and easily go through 2 or 3 things and digest those 2 or 3 things and then go home, go back and start practicing. Like take, for instance, any product you're promoting, your Shopify store, whatever the case may be. Write a selling email, a value email, and then a hybrid email, right? And then analyze them, look at them, read them, make sure that they look like they have all the elements that I just told you about, right? You don't want to have 75 pages of notes when you try to implement this. How many of you feel like small steps, baby steps, is important so that you actually learn along the way instead of a data dump, right? That's one thing I don't like doing is a data dump, so I'm not going to do a data dump. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop right there with information on emails, and I'm going to ask you, how many of you would like for me to literally break this down? Now, you know that we did, what I wanted to do is give you basically these things tonight so that you could go, and I'll actually give this file to Nick and have him put it on the replay page for you and inside of your members area. Okay, so the Success Connection members area, I'll put this in here so you have these emails along with our original PDF. So along with the whiteboard, I'll give you all of this. So you'll get it literally tomorrow morning. It'll hit your inbox, and it'll also be inside of your Success Connection members area. So you'll get it all, okay? Question I have, though, is would you like for me to take email marketing and break it down to where we literally have a 4-week session on writing emails the right way? We break them down for affiliate marketing, e-commerce marketing, and then we go into kind of the exact steps that I use to plan my autoresponders. We can do 4 weeks on that, okay? Or we can jump right into, building landing pages next week. If I do it over 4 weeks, I can give you about 4 hours of information, 1 week at a time, okay? I see lots and lots of people saying you'd like learners, because what I don't want to see is I don't want to see a lot of people leaving the Success Connection early. I'll be honest with you, because you guys know I always tell you this, I've actually seen some people leave tonight, more so than I probably ever have, which is really bizarre. Basically, people were on, and then they got off, and I don't even understand that. So I want to make sure that you actually like this and that you feel like it's a good use of your time. But it seems like everybody, and somebody said there's no free stuff, so nobody's here. There's always free stuff, free knowledge, which I think is really good, probably better than the free gifts that I give away. So what we'll do, I will go back to the cave, and I will try to outline a 4-week sending emails course for you. And I will teach it all here for the next 4 weeks. It will be step by step. If you have had any issues sending emails and actually making money, you don't want to miss it, because what I'll do is I'll literally go through my emails and show you exactly what I'm doing. And I've been doing this for 10 years, so I actually do this stuff innately. Like, I don't even know I'm doing it, and I do it, right? So it's just, so I'm going to have to go in and literally break down, here's what I'm doing, so I can make this course for you. I'll do it all. We'll start next week with our Email Marketing Workshop 1, okay? And then we will follow through for 4 weeks. Now, we will also be getting that software that I was telling you guys about probably in the next 2 weeks. One of the things I would like is I would like for you guys each week to be here so that you'll be able to get the updates on the software. I believe by next week I'm actually going to have a demo that I can show you. If you're new to the Success Connection, some of you are saying, what software? The software is basically on the Success Connection. I always try to over-deliver to the people that attend. And so we actually are having a software built right now. It costs about $6,000. It's actually going to cost about $7,000. The software is going to help you generate more email subscribers and get more traffic to build your email list. The software is going to be free. We're not going to charge you for the software, right? So it's free software. Unlike where probably everywhere else you've been, where everything else always costs money, that is not how it works. Sometimes I do sell stuff on the Success Connection. For those of you that are new, sometimes I do. Sometimes I bring a guest on. Sometimes I release a new product. Sometimes I release new software. But oftentimes, I just give you stuff for free. If you're here, you get free stuff. That includes free training. That includes free software. We've already actually given away 2 free softwares. So what I'll do is next week, I'll reopen the free softwares. We actually created a timer app that will allow you to create your own countdown timers and put them in your emails for urgency. I also created a little image app that lets you put animated images inside of your emails to help you get more clicks. And I see that thousands of people are using them because we can literally see that happening on the back end. So what I'll do is I'll release that software again for free next week. Those 2 apps are about $7,500 to $8,000 basically. Okay, so you'll be able to get that software next week. I've got a plan with our developers because when I open it up, last time it crashed the server because so many people went to get it at one time. So if you're back next week, I'll give it to you for free. We'll also be starting our email workshop, and I'll be going over the other free software that we're going to hook you up with. It'll take a couple weeks to finish because it's fairly big, but it's going to help you build your email list and get traffic. Cool? Everybody say yes if that's cool. All right? Awesome. I told you I wasn't going to keep you all night long because I knew that this stuff, I wanted to sink in. So here's what I'm going to do. If you're new, this might be a new process to you. If you're not, then welcome. Here's what I do. I give away a $100 cash prize. Tonight, what I'm going to do is give away $200. $200. $100 is going to go to somebody who leaves a comment right here on this image. Basically, you'll see right here it says leave comments on my Facebook fan page. Now, how do you get there? Super simple. You just go right there. It says go.dsc.com/Facebook. I'm going to put it real fast into the chat box. Go.dsc.com/Facebook. All right, go there. Leave me a comment. All I want to know is, did we do good tonight? Did you enjoy tonight? Rate it a 1 out of 10. Leave me some feedback, and I'm going to pick a winner right now live, and I'm going to PayPal you live. Once you leave your comment, it would be a good idea for you to also join our Facebook group, okay? Our Facebook group is the Success Connection Facebook group, meaning all the people that are on here with you right now are inside of the group. It kind of makes sense that you would probably want to be in there too. It's go.dsc.com/group. I'll show you the group really fast. The group has about 4,000 or 5,000 people in it and tons of activity, which means you get tons and tons and tons of help. Now, you do have to get approved for the group. So when you come to the group, you'll have to click this little button. Yours will say join. You click on join, and you'll see I have 3 people that want to join. Right now, why don't we just say leave your comments right here. There's a little thing in the sand that says Success Connection, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Leave your comments right here. All right, so leave your comments in the group right here, and I'll pick another $100 winner. So I'm going to go in and approve those of you that are waiting right now. All right, so leave your comments. Again, the group and the fan page. Leave comments. Just tell me how you like the Success Connection. Was it good? Was it not? All you've got to do is apply to the group, and I'll get you approved. So makes tons of sense that you would do that. I'll go in and approve Margie here. And looks like Gregory Arnold is coming in. Congratulations. Welcome aboard. Oh, gosh, we got lots of people. We've got Lima. We've got Philip. We've got Cindy. I'll get all of you approved real fast. Let's see. We've got Christina Willings. Welcome to the group. We got you approved. Philip, welcome. Let's see. Cindy, welcome. So, again, you want to go on and you want to leave comments so I can give you guys the cash prize. So here we go. We've got 853 comments. We got people commenting here. All right. So again, you want to do that there, and you want to do it on my fan page, which would be right here. So let's go back and take a quick look at the fan page comments. I won't let this drag on all night long like I normally do. So again, you can leave your comments, leave them quick. We do this every week, by the way. So pretty much every single week on the Success Connection, I give away cash prizes, and I always just have you comment. So look, we got 145 145 comments already on our fan page. So this is where you want to write on the fan page. Some of you are asking. It's right here. Just look right here, the first one that says Success Connection, weekly live coaching, prizes, giveaways, all this nonsense right through here. All you got to do is just leave a comment right here, okay? So you'll see I've got 145 comments so far. We'll probably end up with a few hundred. Every week we have, and then it ends up going into the thousands every single week. But I always give away the cash before it reaches that level because it takes a minute, right? Let's see, yeah, you're rating the webinar, so give it a 10, a 20, whatever. Look, we're up to 183. For those of you waiting to get in the group, I'm going to go in and get you approved. All right, looks like we've got 6 more people trying to get in the group, so we'll approve all of you. Getting you approved in the group. By the way, the group is great. The group is awesome. You guys will love the group. So make sure you leave comments in the group and then just stay involved, right? I mean, it's free. It doesn't cost you anything. Lionel, let me get you in the group, my man. You are in, right? All right, so we can see lots of comments coming in on the group. So as you can see, the group comments go crazy because I have 37,000 Facebook fans, but I only have, what, like 4,500 people in the group? 4,200, but we get insane amounts of comments. Look, you'll probably see people writing comments like I can't even keep up with it. Look, and it's because the group is super active. This is everybody that's actually on here every single week for years. So get in, get involved, stay involved. Look at this, and you'll meet tons of people that are having massive success. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go on and give away my first cash prize on my fan page right now. So here we go. If you're here and you can hear my voice, you qualify, as long as you've got a comment down here like I said. All right, let's see. Let me just scroll up on this. All right, there we go. Success Connection, 300 comments. I told you, it keeps growing. So here we go. Let me just pull up all my comments here. Watch how I do this. It's literally random. Here we go. I just scroll like this, and wherever my mouse lands is where it lands. So I just kind of go scrolling, and then boom. Looks like our winner is Carl Semenok. Carl, are you still here? If you are, put your PayPal address in the chat box. I'm going to PayPal you $100 right now because that's how I do things. I always do it live, in person, make it happen. I don't want to forget. I don't want you to miss out. I surely don't want you to think I don't give away my cash prizes. So, Carl, if you could put your PayPal address in the chat box for me. Carl, I don't think it's paypal.com at willswap.com. I'm fairly certain that I don't think your email address can be paypal.com at something.com. You're positive? Okay. If you're positive, my man, I'm going to believe you. Here we go. Paying Carl. Tell you what I'm going to do. Just because I'm in a good mood and because you guys are still here and some people left, which pisses me off, and you know that. You know I get my feelings hurt when I see a bunch of people leave. I'm going to give away another $100 to somebody on the fan page. Leave more comments. While I'm paying Carl, I'm going to just give away some more cash because it makes sense and it's fun and you're here, so why not? So here we go. Let me send Carl his money real fast. Carl, this is going to take like 2 seconds, provided this is a real legitimate one. I don't know why I'm doubting you. I've just never seen anybody have paypal.com at willswap.com. So now everybody knows your email address. I'm sorry. Let's see. Let me put it in. Webinar winner. Boom. All right, so Carl, you now have been paid your $100 cash prize. So thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed it. Boom. You have PayPal cash, Carl. So let's send more money. Here we go. Let's just pick out another winner. Why? Because why not? Here we go. Let me refresh this page. Okay? I'm going to refresh it. I'm going to scroll through. I'm going to grab another winner and pay another $100 just because I decided to, at the last minute, give away more money. That's what typically happens here. All right, here we go. Just opening up more comments so I have everybody gets a fair chance to win. All right. Da, da, da. There we go. Here we go, guys. We're going to give away another $100 cash prize. Here we go. We'll keep scrolling down, make sure we reach everybody, and then we will scroll up What about Del Leon? Del, are you with me still? Del Leon, are you with me? If you are, put your PayPal address in the chat box. Del, you rock. You were already ready. By the way, guys, did you see these shirts? Just check this out. You know that we always say hashtag never give up. Well, first of all, there's the cupcakes from my wedding. I didn't even get a chance to eat them because you know how it is, I'm sure, at a wedding. It didn't work out for me, right? I didn't even get a chance to eat any of my cupcakes, but I did actually get them to make me some the next day. So at least I ended up getting some. But those were my cupcakes. I had my M put on them. Alexa told me no M's at our wedding, and I literally laced our wedding with M's, and she had no clue. So I got M's on my cupcakes, which were awesome. By the way, this is my sister. You probably won't recognize her since it's just her back. But these are the shirts that we're giving away at our live event next week. I just figured I'd show you. We put hashtag never give up on the back. Obviously, that's always been our slogan here, is hashtag never give up. So you all that are coming to our events will actually get the Build Sim Profit Live shirt with the hashtag never give up on the back. It's just a free gift. We bought them for you. So hopefully you guys will like that. All right, so let's go now to my not my fan page, the Success Connection group. We got 6 people that still need to join. We'll approve you all. All right, time to give away cash prizes. Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. I'm approving the request. Da, 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 da. Come on. All right, what we got? Dave, what's up? I'm letting you in. Carl, how are you? Carl, you should already be in, Carl. I know I've seen your name many times. I don't know how you're not already in. Interesting. Okay, here we go. This is what happens in the group, guys. 10 times more comments. All right, here we go. Now I've got to try my best to make it load the comments, because it won't load the comments because there's so many people leaving comments. Dang it. All right, listen. It's impossible for me to even load the comments. Do you see what's happening? This is not funny behavior. Boom. Got some comments to load. Got some comments to load. Here we go. What I'll do is I'll give away $200 in the group. Just, I don't know why. Because it's Thursday and it's a good day. So we'll give away $200. By the way, if you're here and this is your first time, boom. This is how we do it. Sometimes I give away more money. Sometimes I give away less. I only planned to give away 100. Now I'm going to give away 400 tonight. It's just how it goes. And by the way, let me just be upfront about something. I think I have an automated text message that goes out that says I'm giving away $250 every night. Have you seen that? I don't recall setting that up. If you get it, not sure. But I always give away money when I give away money, right? Sometimes it's $250, sometimes it's $3,000, sometimes it's $100, okay? So I'm never trying to lie to you and say I'm giving away more money than I am. I'm never trying to do that. In fact, most of the time I try to give away more money than I even say I'm going to. So hopefully you guys appreciate that and don't think that I'd ever try to lie to you or something, because I don't. All right, here we go. We're going to give away another $100 here in the group, if the group will calm down. All right, let's see. By the way, I'm going to have to pick your name, and I have a feeling it's just going to instantly run away, and I'm not even going to be able to keep your name on the screen because there's so many people. Look at this. I can't even scroll down and catch the comments. All right, here we go. I'm scrolling. Now Facebook is freezing. And our winner, how about Linda LeMay? Wait, where did you go? Linda LeMay, are you here? Linda LeMay, because it just moved. As you can see, it stopped on Linda LeMay, and now my computer's going nuts. All right. Linda, you wrote your email address, but it's got a big space in it. Can you make sure that is it supposed to have that space or not? It says for something or another, so please rewrite it for me, because it certainly wouldn't have that space. I'm also going to pick a second winner real fast while I wait for Linda to shoot me that PayPal address. Okay, Linda, can you just rewrite it for me? Because I don't want to send it to the wrong one. I did that the other day, and there should be not big spaces in your email address. That I know. won't work. So if you could just rewrite it for me. All right, I'm going to pick another winner, okay? So we've got, there we go. So it's just, that's your address, right? Just basically that name at yahoo.com, yes? All right, here we go. We're going to pick another quick winner. I'm going to go ahead and PayPal you, Linda. Boom, boom, webinar winner. All right, Linda just got $100 just like that. It took me a couple of minutes to make sure I got your email address right. But Linda, you should see a $100 cash prize hit your PayPal inbox here right now. All right, let's see if I can't get this thing to load once more for me on here with all the craziness that's happening. All right, here we go. All right, looks like it's not stopping. All right, I'm going to have to ask you guys to not leave comments in order for me to be able to pick a winner. There's enough comments. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can make it actually stop somewhere proper. Here we go, and all right. Michael McDonald, it landed on you again, so since it landed on you again, I'm actually going to pick another winner. I'll still pay you. Michael, put your email address in the chat box because you win every time. I have never seen somebody win so many freaking times. I mean, literally, your email address is stored in my PayPal account. I bet you I can pull a report and see how much money that I actually am giving you, and it's going to be ridiculous. I mean, it's every single week. I don't even understand it. Like, it's bizarre. That's just so crazy. And hey, look, it looks like you're in you get your money in Australia. That makes sense. Let's see. Nope, stop. Okay, yeah, it does. So you actually get a little more than $100 is what it says because of the exchange rate. All right, so Michael will now get your $100. Boom, done. All right, time to pick one more winner, and then I'm going to eat my dinner tonight. Here we go, and the winner is going to be, if it'll stop freezing up, there it goes, freezing up again, freezing up again, freezing up again, freezing up again. I don't even know if it'll stop. Ross, it literally stopped in the last one. Ross Currington, Ross Currington. If you put your PayPal address in the chat box, it literally landed on the last one. I don't even know how it stopped on the last one. So go figure. Ross, put your PayPal address in the chat box. I got $100 coming your way. Boom, I got Ross's email. Okay, guys, listen. Ross, I'm going to go on and PayPal you right now. Ross gets his $100. So, guys, listen, I hope you had a blast on the Success Connection tonight. Hopefully you guys find a lot of value in it. If you like what you hear and you like what we're doing, it'd be great if you follow me on Snapchat. I don't know why. I don't know what I do on there. Last week I just put my cars in my garage and made a video of them. I don't know. I'm not really quite sure why I have Snapchat, but you can follow me right here at go.bsc.com/Snapchat. It's more personal stuff. It's not going to be like, you know, you're not going to find me talking a whole lot about marketing. But there's a lot of just my family, my life, personal stuff. If you want to follow it, that's cool. I always like to connect with you guys. I'll put it in the chat box because some of you are asking for it. I don't really know how to tell you to follow me on Snapchat other than to go to this website address. And it's got my my username on Snapchat on there. It's Morrison Machine. Somebody made it for me and it's just stuck. So hopefully you enjoyed this. How many of you are going to be back next week? Just say yes in the chat box for me if you're going to be back next week on the Success Connection. Boom, boom, boom. I see lots of people saying yes. That's exciting. I love that. You know, I enjoy what I do. I love what I do. Listen, Chloe loves what I do. Chloe's excited as can be. When I get excited, Chloe gets excited. She's a daddy's girl. Mommy doesn't know that yet, though. She loves her daddy. She says, no, she doesn't. I know. So anyway, look, Nick will be sending an email tomorrow. You will get the PDF of this. Also, for those of you that are new, check it out, okay? Your private members area. It's located at this address. You can go here Log in. If you don't have a login, create one or tell it to send you your login details. All of the replays from the Success Connection are inside of the Success Connection members area. So you can always get access to them. We'll send you a replay in the morning. Listen, guys, have a safe weekend. Have a fun weekend. I hope you enjoyed the Success Connection, and I look forward to seeing you all next week right here on the Success Connection. Take care, everybody.